everyone, and welcome back to my channel. It's been a while, to say the least. I can't believe it's been a year, more than a year, that I haven't filmed. It really doesn't feel like that, and I just want to say I'm so sorry that I haven't uploaded at all, or done anything really on YouTube. I just want to make this video to explain like where I've been and what I've been thinking and everything like that. This might be long, so I just hope you understand after I explain everything, and I'm so sorry, and I just want to like start from why like I started YouTube into like is like sort of kind of like a reason why I left, and I just want to explain everything. So okay, where do I start? So I started doing YouTube because when I was in college, I'm still in college, but when I was a freshman, I had a really hard time going into school, and I ended up like dropping out a little bit more than halfway through the second semester, and I could not take it anymore. Like, it was rough. Like, I started to notice how much anxiety that I have, and how I've had it for a long time, but I just never noticed it until I went to college. And so when I finally like started to notice like more of my internal feelings and reactions towards things, I started to notice like what is normal and what's not normal, what's normal and what's not normal. And so I like talked to my doctor, and I have social anxiety, and so when I noticed that I just all these things, like I couldn't leave my room, I would get so nervous that I just felt like everybody was looking at me, and I just like my heart was beating on my chest. I'd get really hot, and I'd feel like everybody's looking at me even though no one's really looking at you, you know, because we're all focused on ourselves, and we always think about what people perceive about us, that we just overthink everything, and that's what I was doing. And so I noticed it was getting really bad, and being away from home, I just couldn't deal with it anymore. Like, it was really hard. I didn't really make any friends over there. No one really like, I didn't click with anybody, and they were just completely different people than I was, and that's fine, but it wasn't somewhere I could be anymore. And I called my parents like every night for a few weeks, probably. And then on this one week, I called and I just broke down in the middle of the hallway. Like, I was just telling them, I can't do this anymore. I have to get out of here. I just can't. And I was breaking down and crying, and just, I was so sad and like stuck in a dark place that I felt like I was never going to be able to leave there. Like, I felt trapped, and I knew I had to get myself out of there. And when I was telling my parents, they came right down and got me. And so then I went home and I talked to the doctor, and I decided to drop out of that school that I was in. And I just picked up everything and left. And that was a huge thing, because I've always been the type of person that school was always number one. And to actually like drop out of something school related was really odd for me. Like, I didn't really care if I would be turning in assignments, even though I'd end up always turning them in. I didn't really care if I did them or not, or if I did them that well. And it was just not like me at all. Like, I was always a school-oriented person. I always did school. I always tried my best. School was number one, and that's how it always has been. And going into college away from home was so hard, and all of that anxiety and like depression and sadness that I was dealing with carried into me not even being able to focus in my daily life, and I had to get out of there. So when I dropped out, I was so relieved to be home. I still have a lot of these anxieties. But I don't feel like how I did when I was there. It was like a dark place, and it sucked being there, and it sucks feeling that way too. It was a hard time. And so when I came home, I told my parents that, what if I started doing YouTube? And they were like, oh, wow, okay, yeah. And so I like got these like cheap lights off Amazon, and got a display camera that was on sale for like a steal basically. And it took me like a month to get all this stuff together and everything. And so one day I just sat down and I filmed an intro, and that was it. And then that was how I started. And so going into YouTube, I wasn't doing any social media at all. And going in from doing like nothing from YouTube to doing 2 videos a day, every day for like almost 2 months, I think. It was a lot to take on, especially from not doing any of that before. Like, I was filming, I was editing, and I was uploading all that same day. And it was way too ambitious of me to do right off the bat. I was just getting so overwhelmed with how much I was doing. Like, it wasn't even really the editing or filming. I lost like a passion. I don't know. It's not my passion to react to things, and it was fun when I was doing it, but I want to look at the bigger picture, and that's not something I'm passionate about and that I want to do. So I don't know, I was doing that, and then a lot of the time that I took was responding to comments, and that was a big thing that I wanted in my channel, was to have a large interaction with you guys, and that's still something that's super important to me, and that is why I feel awful about leaving you guys. Like, a huge goal was to respond to everybody, and that is just so unrealistic, and it's just not something that you can physically do by yourself. Like, I even got some comments like, is this really you? Is this really you responding to everybody? And it was like, yeah, that was really me. I was responding to everybody, and if I didn't respond to somebody, I like got mad at myself or was disappointed in myself, and you shouldn't be that way, you know? Like, I was trying my best, and I just got so overwhelmed with that, and then other life things that were happening. Like, the day after I stopped filming, my dog got hurt, and then that just took, I was doing like really well, and that just like, some random things like that can make you like, your mental health just go down. And after that happened, I was just like, I can't deal with this. And it was a few weeks before school started, and so I was really nervous about that too. That was the main reason that I stopped doing YouTube. I was really scared to start school again because I had been out for like 5 months, almost 6 months of not doing school, and that was the largest break I've ever had in my life, of not doing school. So like, when your life revolves around school and then not having it for a decent period of time, to jumping right back into it, it's scary, and especially with an experience that was not the greatest, it made me really nervous to go back to school, and like brought more anxiety on again, more of my social anxiety. And so I wanted to just focus on school and focus on just one thing at a time, and I chose to just stop making videos. And my plan was to always get back on, and every day I would say, I'll do it tomorrow. Okay, tomorrow's gonna be a good day to do it, I'll do it tomorrow. And then tomorrow never comes, you know? So yeah, I really wanted to focus on school and focus on getting my mental health back into focusing on one thing that was important to me. And I also changed majors and all this, changed schools, did everything that you're not supposed to. And I did that. And so, you know, when you're changing a major that is something that you focused on forever, changing that, you know, and then doing something new and doing a new school and finally living back at home was great, but I just needed to focus on that one thing. And so I was just trying to get back into school and trying to find what I wanted to do, and I still don't know what I want to do, but I was just finally starting to get into the routine of things. I didn't really make many friends that first semester because I was still completely closed off. I didn't want to talk to anybody. And then when I was starting to like write down a whole bunch of video ideas and everything on a new channel that I wanted to do, we had like a sudden issue show up, and it was just it was just out of the blue. And I, like a month after stop making videos, we had to put my dog down, and that was a huge thing. I've never had to do that. I was the one that had to decide to put her down, and it's not the same dog that got hurt that month before, but she actually might be in one of my videos. She was the one that, her name was Sammy, and she was the one, I remember it, she was in my lap, and I looked down like this, and then like a caption on the video was like, I wish you could see what my dog looked like right now, and it was just so cute and funny, and you couldn't really see her, but then her nose pops up out of the screen, and it was hard losing her. I have a picture of her right here. She was so sweet, and it was a really hard, it was a rough week. I cried like every single day. I'm gonna cry again. And it was just really difficult, and especially when I had to choose her life, it was way too much for me to take on, and I miss her every day, and I think about her. And so when that happened, I just had to get through one thing at a time, and it just felt like life was against me, you know? So it was a hard year that year. A lot of things happened, and a lot of negative things. Like, I've always been such a positive person. Growing up, I was always the one, like, that was always happy. I was genuinely always happy, and I really don't understand how I was, like, now that I'm older. And I don't know, something like maybe junior year of high school changed, and I became a lot more introverted. I've always been introverted, but I was like an outgoing introvert. Like, I knew everybody, and then that year, I don't know, something just changed, and I completely like shut off, and that's how I've been still. And so I think that had a really big effect on college, and then these other personal things that happen, you know, like everybody has their personal struggles that they go to, and it just feels like they all happen at once, and it just feels like the world is crumbling on top of you. Sometimes we just have to take a step back and really appreciate the things that we have, because one day they could be gone, you know? And right now I'm holding my dog, Lassie, and she was in my very first video I ever posted on YouTube, and she means the world to me. And a big thing that I really wanted to get back into YouTube. I had a whole bunch of video ideas and everything like that, and I never did. I just kept saying, I'll do it tomorrow, I'll do it tomorrow, I'll do it tomorrow. And I just kept putting it off, and I actually tried to film in February, and then I just deleted that video. I didn't like it, and it was, I don't know, I just didn't feel comfortable enough yet, and it was still hard for me because I was still in that school, the new school that I went to, and just trying to figure things out again, and just trying to focus on school, because that semester I had 18 credits that I needed to just worry about and get through, and focus on transitioning into a new school, a university. And so I just wanted to focus on that, and I tried to make videos a few months, I think, like just random videos here and there, but I don't know, I just deleted them, and then I would film them, but then a month would go by and I wouldn't edit it or anything, and so it just never went up, and I just deleted them because they were irrelevant. And now I think I'm in a point where I still don't know what I want to do. Like, I'm just trying to get my degree right now. That's my goal. And even though I may not go into that field, I think that's okay. I mean, I don't know. My main goal is to get my degree right now, and to just really take a break, because right now I have 21 credits that I'm taking, and I am just always exhausted and always tired and always over my mind about everything, you know? And so I only have a year and a half left of school, and I'm gonna need a break, because my whole life has been school and revolving around school. I just really need to disconnect myself from that and try to focus on myself and regain my mental health, you know, and just try to like chill out and focus on something really creative and where I can make a business for myself. And that is my goal. Like long-term, 5-year goal, 10-year goal, whatever. I really want to focus on YouTube too while I'm in school, and when I graduate school, that is what graduate school graduate from college, that is, I'll be able to do that without worrying about assignments or interning or whatever it may be, you know, going to class. I'll be able to dedicate all my time to making videos for people that they can enjoy and that I enjoy making. And I really want to be more creative with editing, because growing up, I always loved editing. Whenever we had a school project, I always wanted to be the one to edit, and so I just want to focus my time into really like making cool things and making my own content and getting back into it, because my mind has been just going against me for this last year. Like, it has just been attacking me with, you need to do this, like anxiety about school or life, and then YouTube has been causing a lot of anxiety because my mind is just telling me like, you need to do this, you need to do this, you need to do this, and then it would just overwhelm me to where I didn't want to do anything, if you get what I'm saying, kind of. So finally making this video on October 30th, 2018, and I am going to edit this tomorrow because I'm going to set my goals for myself, and I'm going to upload this tomorrow. So I hope you are seeing this on October 31st, Halloween, so happy Halloween. And I'm just going to try and set goals for myself. So just making this video is really me trying to overcome my anxiety and overcome that voice in my head that's telling me everything I'm not, and everything, and then that, like, everything in my mind that's just been going against me and just attacking myself. I've been attacking myself for this last year, and making this is showing myself that I can do something and I can work towards something, because I just feel like I haven't accomplished anything. I see these people like younger than me and they're so successful, and then it just feels like, what am I doing? I feel like I haven't done anything with my life. I'm almost graduated, and all that overwhelms me too. I just feel like I haven't succeeded at anything and I haven't accomplished anything, and all this stuff has been going in my mind, and I feel like I'm forgetting everything I wanted to say. But and I don't know, these past like 6-7 months have been tough too, because I'm 20 now, and I was so excited to turn 20 because it's like, oh, you're not a teenager anymore. But you know how people say like 40 is a hard age for them mentally because they feel like they're old and they are like halfway through their life or whatever have you. I feel like that with 20. I genuinely feel like I am so old and I haven't done anything, and that my life is like almost over, and I feel like I have so much I want to do that I haven't even started yet. And all that has been running in my mind ever since I turned 20 basically, and I feel like so old. Like, I wish I was still in my teens, because time is going by way too fast, and I feel like I have no control over anything. So I just really want to start getting into YouTube again and making videos, so that way I have some kind of control over what I'm doing and what I'm doing with my time and what I'm doing with my life and what I want to do with my future. I just really need to stop thinking and start doing, and that has been a motto in my head for like the past few months, and I just really need to follow it. So by making a new channel, I want to put all of my positive energy and uniqueness, I don't know, into that. And I have filmed one or two videos, I'm not sure, but I have a whole list of things that I want to do on the other channel. And that other channel is going to be like more lifestyle, like get ready with me's and like stuff like that, because I love those videos and they're so fun to watch, and you feel like you're really connecting with the person that you're watching. And I just feel like you haven't really gotten that from me. Like, I don't want to do videos where I'm just sitting in one place and you're watching me talk or react to something. I want you to see more into my life, and I want you to see more about what I do in the day and like connect with me more, and I want to be able to connect with you guys too, because this whole thing about YouTube that I love so much is that you can connect with people like not face to face, because when you have social anxiety, it's really hard to talk to people and to connect with people. But doing this alone in my room, talking to a camera, but also communicating and connecting with you guys is just an awesome thing, and that is why I love it. And I really want to just be able to network with people like you and I don't know, different brands, and meet people that also create and also make content, because I just really want to start connecting with people that really like to do what I do. I hope you stay with me on this little journey that we're having, and I'm going to make a new channel. I'm going to finish my first video probably tomorrow, and I want to upload that. I want to upload schedule on that other channel, like either I might upload Tuesday and Thursdays, or I might upload Wednesday and Friday. I don't know, we'll see. I still need to make a schedule, but I think I'm going to call my other channel Molly Arveda. Arveda is my middle name, and I just really like when people use their first and middle name. I think it sounds really cool and unique. On this channel, since I'm not going to make this channel a lifestyle channel, since most analytics said it's mostly male followers on this channel, so I was just going to turn this channel into like a vlog channel and just take you guys with me on, I don't know, whatever I do that day. And because I really love vlogs. Vlogs are really fun. I feel like I'm so boring that I don't do anything like entertaining enough for me to film, but maybe by doing vlogs, it will make me go out there and do things, because I am a hermit and I stay in my room all day and I just stay at home and watch Netflix, and that's basically all I do. And I just go out when I have to go to school, and then I come right back home and watch TV, do homework, and that's basically it. So I think by like vlogging and letting you guys into my life, it will let me expand what I do every day, and it will let me like venture out into things, into doing things more independently, because I have to work on that too. Yeah, so I want to start doing vlogs and that other main channel that I want to do. And I just want to say again, I'm so sorry that I haven't uploaded. Oh, I need some water. Sorry. And I'm so sorry that I haven't uploaded or haven't communicated. I just really needed to disconnect myself from something, and my mind has just been beating me up since I haven't uploaded. Like, now that I'm doing this, I can finally focus on positive things, and positive things that I'm going to do, not just that I want to do. And I really hope you guys understand, and I hope I let you in a little bit to how I've been feeling. I think I mentioned everything that I wanted to, and I just want to say thank you so much for sticking around, and to those of you who were from the beginning, they're with me from the beginning, and thank you to those who also subscribed even though I wasn't making any videos. That's really cool, and that's really awesome that you wanted to join this little niche that we have going on. And I'm so sorry. I really hope you guys don't hate me. That's also why I've been afraid to make videos, because I feel like since I've been gone, I don't want you guys to hate me, and I hope you understand. I'm so sorry again, and it's been difficult trying to film, but I'm so glad that I filmed this, and I hope it lets you in a little bit more into my life and how I've been since I last talked to you. And I hope you continue on this journey with me, and I hope you go over to the new channel. It hasn't been made yet, but if I upload on Monday, I'll try and make the channel this weekend and just start creating again, because I missed it, and I've missed being able to edit and being able to put my time into something else and to be able to talk to people and see how they've been, because I love you guys so much and you guys have been with me for a while, and I'm sorry that I let you down and I haven't spoken with you in a long time, but I really hope you understand, and I hope you've gained some information about me in this video, and I think that's it, and I will see you so soon. I won't see you in a year, but I'll see you very soon, and I'm sorry again, but I love you all so much, and I'll see you next time.